So I have this cardigan that is like, it's a little too small, I think, but I like the fit at the back, the way it kind of sticks out a little and it kind of cuts my silhouette. It like creates, I don't know what it's called, it like creates a shape. I'm thinking, I have a lot of clothes that I don't wear and I keep them around for like DIY projects, upcycling, etc. I like the look I have on right now and I'm kind of trying to see what works right now and then replicating it. Because I don't know if I'm gonna find like a long sleeve t-shirt or a hoodie. I have a lot of hoodies that I don't wear. But I don't think I want to turn a hoodie into a cardigan because that might be too heavy and I want to replicate what I got right now. But I don't have a long sleeve well, I do have a long sleeve t-shirt that I can use, but I don't want to. I have this top that I never wear. I'm probably never going to wear. I like the slouchy neck on it. I got it for like £2. It's made out of this weird like thin material. I don't know what you would call it. Like it's clearly, I don't know if it's even artificial. I could check, you know. You would never guess that it's surprise. It's 96% polyester and 4% elastane. So who could have guessed? So this is the cardigan I'm trying to replicate. I'm going to do something really stupid and just cut around this. I'm just going to cut around the body like a couple, like a 2 centimeters, maybe 1 centimeter away from the actual garment. Maybe I'll do a chalk outline first. See, I thought let me turn flash on for no reason. I thought is the back bigger than the front? Also, I thought the way you would lay a cardigan out is you would button it up. But I don't think that's how this naturally sits. I think if you line the seams where the seams are flat, it sits open and it kind of goes inward, which I thought was weird. I'm gonna have to take that into account when cutting this shit. I might just do the length and leave the sleeves on the sides alone. God, that would be so much easier. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the length and then cut out like a triangle because doesn't it really look like, and this comes down. I'll figure out the front later, and if I want to do the sides I could do that later. I think this is what it looks like before I cut it. This is what it looks like after I cut it. I'm wondering now about this because I was like, well, okay, if I just cut it normally without the triangle thing I said I was going to do, and I've attached buttons to it, right? Whenever it's buttoned, these two bits will be overlapped, which will be pulling the sides in. Maybe that's what I'm after. I guess when this was laying flat, it worked. Also, ignore the garbage on the floor. I'm cleaning stuff out, okay? I don't know. I guess if this is such a horrible way to treat my cardigan. If when that cardigan was lying flat, it was open like that, then I guess this one's fine because I'm replicating that one. It's fine, whatever. Because I was thinking about maybe I should insert like a line of this in the opening so that it can sit relaxed. Like, no, but I'm not going for that look. I'm going for this look. I'm going to cut the triangle. Before I got this weird triangle going on. I'm scared. Doesn't matter. It's not as if I ever wore this top anyway. This is after I cut it. I just realized I have zips. I think they're short zips. Yeah, I have these invisible zips. I don't think you could. Oh, what if it was like a little half zip thingy and the rest was like sitting open? I'm definitely attaching buttons. So these are all the loose buttons I have. I do have shirts that I've saved specifically to take the buttons off and use in the future, and I could check those, or I could use these buttons. I want to see how many I have. I feel like the buttons are too small for this, but also I'm going for like I don't know. I feel like the smaller the buttons, the more expensive it looks. Okay, so I guess I'm going with these buttons, and maybe this one goes on the top, or this one will go on the top. I don't know. In the green jacket, the buttons I have are green. You know, it like blends in. I feel like white buttons it'd be a little showy offy. Like, here's the shirt that these gold ones came from, I think. Do you think that these gold ones would work? Instead? I don't think, maybe. The gold ones might look better than the white. I'm losing it. This is meant to be like a quick thing. I'm thinking too much about the buttons. It's an important decision. That looks kind of awful. That also looks kind of awful, but in a different way. I feel like they go better. Actually, I just found these buttons on a shirt that were like kind of translucent, kind of yellowish, kind of warm toned, and I gotta go look up a tutorial on how to sew buttons onto a shirt because I've been winging it this whole time. I never actually learned how to the proper way to sew buttons. I've been winging it. Is there a proper way? I always assumed there was a proper way to put buttons on, and then there was the way that I was doing it. So what I forgot to do whenever I was cutting these buttons are still sitting here, was whenever I was cutting this open bit, was I didn't leave an allowance or talk about leaving an allowance even for the inside hemming that I'm doing, and I just folded it. Oh my god, look at the dirt and the crumbs on the carpet, please. And you couldn't see how uneven it was before I turned the flash on. And on the side that's showing, the rib knit, like stretchy style of the fabric is really doing a good job at hiding my stitching, because I'm really, as quickly as I can, back stitching my whole way up here. I have needles holding it in place. It's just folded over so the raw hem isn't showing. And on this one, I noticed actually the bottom is just a raw hem, which is weird, but this, where the buttons and the thing are, definitely isn't. So this is this side done. My dog is trying to get my attention. God, everything's just grey. You can kind of see, can you see? No, you can't see the line. Well, okay, I noticed while I was sewing it that the thread was, because I was doing it really quickly, it was getting close to the edge. So that's going to be interesting whenever I'm doing the holes for the buttons, because I might accidentally cut through where look, this is the line, where that thread is. And then maybe I'll accidentally like reopen it, and then I'll have to do small tailorings. What are they called? Alterations in order to fix it back up. But I am so lucky that this fabric does not show my stitching. Like, I didn't even... Ooh, you can kind of see it here, can you? You can kind of see the bump. It looks so classy. I'm so good at this. I'm a genius. So that's what's that side done. I'm going to do the same to the other side, just a back stitch. Is that what it's called, a back stitch? I have it pinned in place. I think it's 2 centimeters I did. Yeah, because the half is the 1 centimeter mark, and then I fold it over to the 2 centimeter mark. I'm not doing a whip stitch or anything fancy. I wanted it to be bigger. Because I'm attaching buttons. I actually don't even need it. Okay. I'm just doing it to hide the exposed thing. Okay. It's not fancy. Yeah, looking on the outside as I take the needle up. Did that make sense? Okay, so that's both sides hemmed. Now I just gotta put the buttons on. So how many buttons do I have? Wait, does this one belong here? These are 2 different buttons, right? Okay, that actually makes it easier. Wait, no, because this one's also a wrong button. The bottom one can be white. Right? Does anyone else agree? If the buttons are too far apart, is that a problem? 1, 2, I only have 4 buttons. I had more than 4 buttons before, did I not? Am I losing my mind? Okay, so I have 4 buttons. Makes my job easier. Okay, guess what? I just realized the buttons go on the other side. So this is an on with the buttons. It doesn't sit very well. I think it does look nice, though. Oh, this is like the worst lighting. In a dirty mirror. There's stuff on my floor. Also, I find an extra button, on the floor. And I'm wearing gray on gray. I think it's cute. I probably will hem it or do something so that the bottom's kind of makes like. Can you stop? Try and hem the bottom. Just so it has some weight, or I don't know, line it. Maybe not line it. I don't know. Do something. I like how it sits at the back. I like it. Also, one of the buttonholes is like too small. I mean, too big, so the button comes out, but that's easily fixed. How do I? Hang on, I'll button it and show you. So this is a buttoned eye and a dirty mirror and with bad lighting. If I step forward, it's like the angle's too close, but the lighting is, I guess, less harsh. And that does nothing. Okay. I don't know. I might take it in a little bit. No, because that would be weird. It definitely needs hammed. At the bottom. Bring it up a little bit. This is kind of sitting better. Look, don't look at my fucking face. Ew. There we go. See, that's sitting fine. And then we go to the side. And the side is cute. And I am wearing grey on grey, but imagine the possibilities if I weren't. Like, this is something I would wear. Not like, well, yeah, tied like this, but also as a jacket. I keep going to the side. I keep going to the side, and it's always a mistake. It looks nice in real life from the side, not on camera. I'm losing my mind. It's cold in here. This took only maybe like 2 hours, and I took a break in the middle to eat food. I'm shivering. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm shivering. I gotta go change my clothes and eat something hot. It only took so long, like whenever I was sewing the buttons and the buttonholes on, my hands were shaking, and I was like, I really gotta wrap this up within the next 10 minutes because it's just gonna get colder and colder. I mean, being cold, it's not a joke, but it is funny. It's just funny. This material is too light. Okay, if I was walking around, yeah, it's just a little jacket. Don't look at my hair. It's fucking awesome, I think.